Hello and welcome everybody to the stream. I'm your host. Axler Twinblade is my Splinterlands in-game name. I'm also known by nfoGuides here on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and many other places. And a lot of people know me by my tools I make, Barons Toolbox. So thank you for joining me. If you're watching this stream after it was live, I much appreciate any comments, feedbacks, likes, and subscribes down below. It helps me out. I'm trying to increase viewership and all that fun stuff. So please, by all means, jump in there and check it out and leave me some comments and feedback. And I'm just checking this here. Okay, my alert went out. That's what I needed to see there. And yeah. Okay. I'm planning on doing, claiming my daily rewards here in a minute. But I'll wait a while and see what kind of people stop on by. I'm not expecting many. It is the Thanksgiving holiday here in the US. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot of people to be busy. That's okay. Let's see. I will start up Stream Raiders. That's kind of for myself as well. We'll see if we get any helpers. And I also need to see if my little Stream Raider window piece works properly. Start a new map. Okay. I didn't know how that worked. Okay. Well, we're starting a new map. We'll start with a super simple, easy one. Hey, Dragon, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you, bud. Let me see if this is going to work today. Yeah. That's kind of what my fear was, is it captures the screen, but it doesn't actually update. So yeah, that's not going to work. I'll just have to drag it into place when I need it. Okay, so let me turn that off and just bring the window in place. So I'm playing Stream Raiders solely for the purpose of I'm paying attention to all the tokens, tokenomics in it. I know it's not a crypto game. Sorry if that was misleading. But in the game I'm making, I'm trying to keep track of, tokens and tokenomics for an economy side of the house. Yeah, I feel you there, Dragon. I've been a little bit, I've been low key myself. I've stopped posting quite a bit in Discord. I used to go in there and chat a lot more often. I've pulled away from that. No one reason. Partly it was just making myself, more salty than I needed to be. I was getting myself more disappointed and worked up over things I didn't need to. So the best solution was for me to stop doing that. Hey, Onk12's in the house. Welcome. Welcome. So yeah, some new things with me. Let's see. Let me close these out. If they've all started, I don't need these windows open. Did this start? Yes, this started. And that started. Okay. So I'm working on a game. Right now, a working title is Defender of the Realms. And I haven't made any progress recently, but that's the reason I'm looking for, or watching Stream Raiders is kind of the basis for the game. But with all Splinterlands assets. And so right now, and again, I know Ankh was here last night. And so right now, here's all. If you have at least one BCX of the card, it's unlocked for you to use in my future game. If it's locked, you'll get a nice, wonderful lock icon And you can see I don't have that many of the alphas, betas, untamed, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, what I don't have is any gameplay yet. Right now it's just a wireframe, and I'm getting ready to work on the cooperative play aspect, which is going to be very similar here. Hey, Maui jumped in. Very similar to this style game. It's going to be cooperative, where you put your troops on the map, and other people can join in and put their troops on your map. And then once the battle starts, it'll be auto battler. And the person hosting the game will be the person, just like Stream Raiders, mainly because I don't have the skill to have everybody watch the game at the same time. So yeah, long and short, but what I have no clue on doing is, like, for rewards, how many tokens or credits to give out and all this kind of stuff. So I've been playing this again. I played it a year and a half ago for a while, just for fun, and now I'm playing it for, it's a research project. But yeah, let's see, I got 11 daily focus chests to claim here, so we're hoping for 3 gold foil legendary cards. That would be kind of a nice thing for Thanksgiving, you know. I don't think it's too much to ask. And then I've also been playing the game Big Time. I'll have to jump over there. Let's see. In about 15 minutes, because I have a medium legendary space, and that space gives me cracked hourglasses in their game. Every 2 days, I have to log in and check. And, well, that 2-day mark is right here. So 11, 23. Oh, yeah. I guess I just realized it's 11, 23, 23. And I have determined they generate literally 48 hours after the last time you collected. So I collected at 8:02 p.m. last time. And now I gotta check again at 8:03 to get those. So I'll be jumping into Big Time here in a few to do that. Hey, DeFizz is in the house. Busy working. Is your company keeping you busy there, DeFizz? No, sorry. Got your name confused with somebody else I was talking to earlier. But what type of work do you do, DeFizz? I know you are a programmer. What kind of program? Well, do you do that for a living, and or what kind of programming do you do for a living? I was thinking about Vet V has a business that he runs, SGNL Communications. I got my wires crossed with the Fizz there for a moment. Oh, and the other thing I was doing, you know, just because I can. This is the nice thing I like about being able to sidetrack on my own stream and not being part of Splinterlands TV. I can do this. So I post about my solar array in this Facebook group, Do It Yourself Solar, and I don't post often, but when I post about the solar array setup, I took this picture today. So this is the sunshine we had here in southwest corner of Michigan. Today we got some nice sun, so that's always a good thing. And there you go. There's me. And let's see. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of feedback every time I do post. And And yeah, so I've been getting like this post. I posted it 7 hours ago, and it's got 110 likes, 55 comments so far. Hey, New Again, how you doing? Happy Turkey Day, New Again. So yeah, I was posting about that today, and I like the conversations. It's a different type of nerd talk, but here's a graph for everybody. This let me move my picture. Oh, I don't have a button to move my picture. I'm gonna have to fix that. So for right now, let me just temporarily hide. Okay, so this is a chart from January 1st to today of our electricity production. No problem there, Dragon. Glad you at least stopped in and shouted out. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving Day. But so my solar array, you can see here, the red line that I drew is the average kilowatt usage per day that we have at our house according to last year's stats. And then you can see the graph as far as like January is a low production month. And you can see here in October and November, we're not producing enough to average out. But during the summer, we made so much extra during the summer that our electric bill still is a negative $370 for the whole year. So that's a different kind of sticking it to the man, the electric company. Now we got another person liking it, so that's pretty cool. But no, I like to post in here some updates every so often for the do-it-yourself group. So that's pretty cool. So some of the other things are with this little game idea here that I'm gearing back up for, and I plan to actually try to put some new code into it here this weekend, probably Saturday. But with this, I decided I was going to start up a Patreon page. So let me load that. Patreon. So I become a Patreon. Here we go. Right. Okay, this is what it would look like for you guys. So I just started out with their default $5 a month membership thing. I'm going to be posting specific content in here, but I plan to the work that I'm doing on the game, I'm going to have more and more of that content through Patreon, I believe. And so right now, I just did a quick setup the other night, and so there's something here. But going forward, I'm going to start posting more Patreon-type content. So there is that. nfoGuides has gone Patreon. So I got to share the link. You know, it's Patreon. I got to share that link. So there we go. Shared the Patreon link. And DeFizz, you do... Okay, I remember talking about that now. Mostly SQL queries, PowerShell scripts. You know, PowerShell, no. I wish I knew PowerShell better. PowerShell really didn't hit the forefront of Microsoft stuff until I kind of got out of that area. But yeah, so I become a Patreon. So we got that Patreon page. There's the link. At the point when this game needs more, let's say, beta testers, I've decided I will be doing that through Patreon membership. We'll get access to the beta or alpha testing and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to call it a beta yet because, I mean, there's nothing there. It's just a demo. But that's where it will be going through. And so let me jump over here and say wish. Okay, I still got about 6 minutes before trying to fix a multicast over Wi-Fi issue. Well, here's the issue: Wi-Fi. Give it a wire. Give it a wire. Okay, wish me luck. Here's my daily claim of 11 focus chests. I need 3 gold foil legendary cards in order for me to be happy on Thanksgiving. We got a rat, and not even a stack of rats. Okay, this isn't like screaming awesomeness yet. Not even a sack. Oh, the sadness of it all. Okay, we got some nice stack of puppeteers. And I must say, pretty lackluster. Nothing in gold. Low amount of merits. I got a one rollover here of some nice SPS, but I'm a card person. We know that. So the puppeteer is the biggest one I got. So not bad, not bad. Just not an exciting set. I'm watching the clock because I got to make sure I hit the big time game. Let me go ahead and launch the big time game. That way it will be ready for me to jump in and collect my loot. Because these cracked hourglasses in big time, that's the name of the game, is their aspect of how you have better chances of earning their actual token. So, okay, we want a medium population. Seems to be the most stable when I pick a medium population. Okay, now that that's chilling there, I run around and I smash these things hoping for free potions. Like those. And then I'll go back to my Splinterlands. I just got like 3 minutes, and then I should be able to get my cracked hourglasses.
I can help you with something.
There we go. There's my free stuff. I'm obsessive compulsive about destroying those things. And you don't really get that much out of them, but the free potions definitely saves you money when you first start this, or in-game currencies, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, 8 o'clock. I still need to wait like 2 or 3 minutes. So we'll jump back over here. And we want to go Soulbound. Chaos. Where's that puppeteer? Ooh. That's a nice bump in getting him closer to max. So up to 370 BCX of him. That's not bad at all. Go back here. I got some more of this guy. So what are you up to today, Ankh? I know you've been catching my streams lately. Much appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, but yeah, curious what you're up to today. So I'm going to put you on the spot. What is Ankh 12 up to today? How many gold foil legendaries are you scooping off the market today? And that's all the excitement I have there. Is just, yeah. Combining those cards, it is now 8:02. So now is about the time. I gotta wait one more minute. We're still at 8:02. Birds, bees, and trees. How you doing, sir? I'm just getting ready to collect my big time hourglasses here. I just collected my daily focus, and I'm waiting for 8:03. There it is. I should be able to now go into my meta space in this game and collect my hourglasses. And in this game called Big Time, that helps you get their in-game cryptocurrency. Now, you also have to be playing to do that, and I haven't been playing lately, but you gotta log in every 2 days if you own a space and collect hourglasses. They're free if you own the space. And so I just got 2 commons. And let me jump over here. So I keep track of what I get. Because we're spreadsheet people, right? Okay, so then in this big time game, if we go in here to, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Collection. You can see here, all of these are cracked hourglasses. So each one has like 2 hours of time when they're brand new. But they give you a luck, I'll call it a luck percentage for getting their big time token. So here you can see the blue rares give me a 19.5% chance. Greens are a 17 versus the commons are a 15. And you have to unlock these, so how many you can equip at a time. Birds, bees, and tree threw in an epic. Saw a cool documentary on the guys who escaped from Alcatraz. Oh, I love the escape from Alcatraz stories and theories and all that kind of stuff. I have always believed that they did escape. Maybe not all 3 of them. Maybe one of them didn't make it, but I believe 1 or 2 definitely made it to the land and disappeared. So that's what I was doing in big time. Yeah. So now that I got my cracked hourglasses, all is well. I'll jump out of here. And I always make sure I come back to this little town area before I exit, just to make sure it didn't lose the cracked hourglasses I just got. And I am obsessive about these, so let me make my rounds again. If nothing else, you can sell these for the little in-game gold currency to buy better equipment. So, you know, I gotta smash these things. Lag spike. One more spot. What did you watch it on cable TV, or did you just pick it up like live streaming it from like YouTube or something? Oh, there we go. That one was a health potion. Okay. That's all I wanted to do here. So thank you guys for witnessing the what do you want to call it? The little bit of big time that I do. I must admit, I've been seeing a lot of the sneak peeks of the cards that have been being dropped. Let's see, where was I seeing most of them? I think on Twitter. Was it Twitter? Maybe it was Twitter. Let's see if I can find some of the artwork here. I didn't have to scroll long. Okay, right there. Okay. So I love the green deck. So I definitely saw this Blackmore Nymph for the green set. I really like that. And I really like this card here. The anti-magic with poison has no attack. So you got to have that. And I forget what this does, but he melts armor. So that's pretty cool. So you picked it up off a free tube. Fell asleep before 12. Showed all 15. I got like a few minutes and crashed out after that. I'm still behind. Cool. Oh, you are correct. Thank you. Okay, so the abilities here I definitely like on this. I know there's better art out there. I didn't collect it ahead of time to talk about it. But the Blackmore Nymph with immunity, it's about time the green set got I'm assuming this is going to be a level 1 ability of immunity. It's about time the green deck got a nice immunity card. And then this guy here, I love the anti-magic with poison and the shield rot. So I think that's pretty cool. This card here just looks like painful for people. Extra armor, well, I call this extra armor. This here gives you, everybody gets a free hit without taking any damage. So I consider that armor. And then I think that's what that one is. And then you've got extra armor. Then you make people blind. And then you add more armor repair. I mean, yes, this thing just looks awesome. Oh, that one's cleanse. Okay. Dashed my hopes. But still, this card looks awesome. And again, we know these stats are all stats that are subject to change. Let's see. Then we got this guy here. Dolfar Darflock. It's a dual element summoner, death and fire. I must admit, when I heard about the dual class summoners, I was a little bit concerned. I'm glad to see they don't have any abilities along with their dual splinter. So that made me happy, and I like the fact that they're 3 mana. Gives those lower ones some more effort, or lower mana battles some better guys. This guy, of course, is awesome looking. Infernal Firestorm. He's got a little bit of demoralize going on. I mean, he just looks a little bit OP with this much armor and health, but they do show these guys at max level. So yeah, that's a nice little epic there. I don't know if I've seen this guy yet. Lord Thalinor. I like the fact that the green is getting a couple more human-like or elf-like in this case. Characters. I don't mind Earth getting mostly like plant-style troops, but I like seeing them to get these humanoid style as well. And right now what I'm seeing is yes, please. He has a speed of a 6. The green team is a very slow team, and that's been one of the problems I have with it, even though I like the green team a lot, is speed is always an issue, and they don't have enough cards with a good amount of speed. So I like seeing this, even though it's high mana, I like seeing the fact that he's got speed. Yeah, birds, bees, and trees. Yep, green is a very slow team, and speed is a huge factor in this game. So I don't mind, but it almost makes it so that you don't ever play green anymore because you just can't get a team that has enough speed to compete. So this makes me happy right here. High mana, we get enough high mana fights that the 12 mana doesn't scare me. A little bit low on the shield and the health for high mana fights. I think the health should have been double digits, but that's all right. Yeah, and magic only, and then you've got, if you use the Obsidian Summoner, he gets a 5 magic attack. So there's a lot of good things with this guy. Then you throw in the Queen for some extra armor. So yeah, I see a lot of use with this card. It's definitely making me want to buy more cards, and I don't have the funds. And we have a fight to do. And this will be an easy fight, so we'll just say, go! Start! Oh, we got Maui and birds, bees, and trees. What did I do wrong? Did I break it? What? Oh, I can't place it in the blue, I guess? Huh. Now, I will say with the Defender's game idea, I don't plan to have any areas that you can or cannot put your troops. It's going to straight up just let you put your troops, as long as there's nobody else there, it'll let you put your troops. There we go. Look at that. Place 5 units, all sorts. Captain's chest. Okay. Let's see. Who will get the rewards? Maui got the gold, and birds, beasts, and trees picked up a scroll. Okay, we will launch another one here. Oh, we got to collect. I don't know how I've got Battle Pass on my captain account. Is this normal anymore? That's weird. Because I didn't pay for it to my knowledge. Okay, so should we go to the super secret? Let's go to the super secret. Okay, super secret. Here we go. All my guys are such low level here. This is why we lose. It's my fault. I'll put in what I think is my best guy, an archer. There you guys go. So yes, Lord Falinor. I like him. Okay. Oh, there's Jeff opens cards and Milo. Oh, sorry, Milo's sister. Again, we're looking for the new card art. I just didn't collect a bunch of it early on. Here we go. Okay, so we saw that guy or lady. Martorin Sika. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Snipe. This has been something I've been curious about, is all through Chaos Legion, all through the reward cards, all through a lot of the Rebellion cards, Rift Watcher cards, no cards were getting the snipe ability. So it's nice to finally see something getting snipe again, because snipe used to be very prevalent. Like Untamed and Beta, snipe was, you could put together a whole snipe team. But now you really can't do that anymore because there's just not the right snipe card. So I'm glad to see snipe showing back up. Hey, Walk the Grid. How you doing? I don't know if you're a Happy Thanksgiving Day person or not, but Happy Thanksgiving. So yeah, I like seeing that. He's got dodge in this. The blue team is always so fast. It's almost lopsided with how fast their team is without any buffs. Even though I like green the most, when I manually play, I've been playing a lot of blue deck just because it's easier to win. Okay, Moxian Rebel. Love it. A little bit low on the damage, but it's a low mana card. Can survive. It's got camouflage, weapons training. It's neutral, so again, if you played it with Obsidian, it would get a 2 magic attack, which is kind of critical that you get that magic attack a little bit higher, because a lot of people have the cards now that decrease your magic attack by 1, and that would make it so it does no damage. So I like that. Weapons training with only 1 attack damage is kind of weak, but being neutral, I can still see places for this. And I definitely love the card art on all of these. Okay, here we go with a dragon. Red Worm Dragon. That's a lot of health. If you consider armor part of his health, that's very beefy for 9 mana. Flying. And then immunity is huge. And I love stun. Absolutely. I'm going to be struggling with this set because I'm going to want to buy a lot of these cards I'm looking at already. I'm like, oh, I got to get that one. Oh, I got to get that one. And I didn't buy any packs. Oh, we saw him. Okay. Come on. I know there's more. We kind of already seen this one. Prophet Rosa. Shield, I think, is going to be the obvious one for this card, especially with the water team. Oh, this guy was just talking about teaming him up with, yeah. Okay. I know there's more card art out there. I should have taken a little bit of time and collected more of it. Okay, and yeah, I like this card a lot. Because it's a 2-mana card with 9 health. And if all this does is just reduce magic on people, that's all it needs to do right there. Okay. Okay, we're done scrolling through this. I thought I'd see more of them quicker that way, but whoops, we do need that screen. We just need the other tab. Wait, I missed before lurking was refreshing with a hydration hunt. Do you mean this card I scrolled past up here? This guy? Lord Thalinor? This guy just looks cool, especially with Scavenge. Oh, who was after him? Okay. This is a dual summoner. So it's a 3-mana fire and death Dolfar Darflock. I must say, the artwork on all these cards I really do like. This one's showing them with Scavenge, so we gotta be careful because their abilities could be changing. But yeah, with Scavenge, he's pretty nice looking. Let's see if we can find another one real quick. This has this lady, Chaos Animator. Looks cool. 3 mana, void armor, and explodes and hurts everybody on death. That's a pretty good card, especially with weapons training. The third ability was Rust. It takes away armor. Yeah. The card art is just really impressive with the set. So, and then we have Anoth's Soothsayer. When you look at all the abilities this guy has, he's a must-have card. I mean, you got the Dispel and the Tank Heal. That right there is huge. He doesn't have a big attack, but, you know, to get all these abilities as a rare, he's not bad. And again, the water team is always so fast. They really need to give the green team a little bit more speed now and then. Okay, let's open up Discord here and see if there's any in the eye candy channel. Like I thought, they didn't really add to the eye candy channel. Boo. Okay, I don't need to look at that. Oh, I do need to pop this open and collect my curation rewards. Oh, I didn't get that much. I've been ignoring that for quite a while too. I haven't been keeping up to date with it. Let's see. Milestone wise, I have now. I'm up to 205,000 SPS. Yeah, Soothsayer is going to be pretty unique. Now, I'm going I'm going to be buying Rebellion, but I'm going to try to hold off on buying Rebellion until prices come down. As we know with Chaos Legion, it happened with Untamed, it happened with Chaos Legion, and I'm not going to argue the point of overprint. It happens. When a card set first releases, prices are going to be high. And because of that, I don't plan to buy Rebellion for quite some time. I'm looking at, I'm just going to sit back and wait for those cards to come down to affordable pricing. And hopefully the deck I have, being a max Chaos Legion set, I'm hoping I should be able to hold my own well enough to stay in Diamond. And then I can pick those cards up as they become cheaper on the market. I know some people might say, oh, they're not going to lose their price. They're going to stay high. They're still going to drop. The prices at day one versus the price at day 180, they're going to drop. And I'm hoping in that time that SPS with the land release gets up to at least 3 cents versus 1.7 cents. So that would be basically doubling. And in which case, I will then use some of my SPS to pick up probably some secondhand packs of Rebellion. So that's what I'm looking for doing is I will go for some packs, but as far as buying individual cards, I won't do that till their prices come down. And I'm only going to do packs if I can pay for it with SPS, meaning I want to see the profit come in to SPS, because I will not. Let me rephrase that. I have no intentions of letting my SPS pool or balance go below 200,000. It's a very nice spot for me to be for playing at the top of Diamond. Here, let's go check that. So I'm at the top of Diamond 1, and I have a 10.16 multiplier. So that's perfect. I want to keep that and maintain that ability. So that's how I'm going to approach that. Let's check out land and see what the lowest ones on the market are today. We have a couple, people trying to undercut the floor just to sell some stuff here. But for the most part, the floor jumped back up to $30. I'm curious what's going to happen to the floor. I'm going to say it and I'm going to regret it. On the 28th, when land becomes playable. I don't believe it. I'm curious what happens to the floor. I mean, there are a ton of plots down here in the 30s. And I know they're in regions that people don't want, but land is land. Somebody's going to want these plots. At $30, maybe I buy a couple more with Christmas money. I've got 17 plots right now. I could see myself picking up 3 more just to get up to 20, but I'm not planning to right now. Okay, Birds, Bees, and Trees. Have you heard of the what is the Byzantine general's problem? I have no idea what that means. So no, I haven't heard. Please enlighten me. And Birds, Bees, and Trees. The floor is lava. Hey, it's workable land. And these here are grain plots. And in 2.0, grain plots, I think, are going to be kind of important for people. People right now don't need to worry about if it's a grain plot or not. But knock on wood, I think that's going to become a lot more important than people realize. They're going to be missing out on when Land 2.0 gets here. And though I'm bearish on land coming out on the 28th, I am actually bullish on the aspect of once the land 1.5 comes out, I am actually bullish on the aspect of land 2.0 will come out quicker than people think. Because from a programming standpoint, I do believe they have quite a bit of the functionality they need for 2.0 in this land phase 1.0, 1.5 release. Okay, so we got two Birds, Bees, and Trees accounts here. I see a different picture. Oh, one's YouTube. I got you. Okay, so May 3rd, Crypto 101 Byzantine General's problem is an analogy used to describe the difficulties of reaching a consensus in distributed systems. These systems are computing environments where components are spread across many computers, also known as nodes, connected via a specific network. Referring to double spending. Okay, so yeah, I mean, in the distributed system, reaching a consensus is always going to be a problem. I honestly think the American government, as much as I hate news, I hate politics, I don't watch news, and I won't watch politics. One of the few things I remember and latched onto was, in a sense, the reason we have a House and a House of Representatives and a Senate. And the difference is, um, one balances the other by one. You We'll call it the House of Representatives is a distributed, lopsided voting system. So each state has a different number of representatives that can vote. But the Senate, every state has two. And so you get that balance, and you have both sides that go into then create the overall vote. I kind of feel like our DAO needs something like this. I don't know how it could be achieved, but a lot of what I see happening in the DAO, there's a lot of things I don't care for that people are trying to push. And I downvote quite a few things because of that. Now, I'm not a person who, I have to say, people that have investment careers and backgrounds, I will follow what they think the DAO should do more than just what I think the DAO should do. Math nerd, cool stuff. Okay, you said math nerd and cool stuff in one sentence. Something's wrong. No, that is. I can see how those two relate to pretty cool stuff. It's kind of like me. I mean, um, again, a chance to plug my Patreon channel here. what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make some member-only content around me setting up the web server that was needed in order for me to continue working on this project. The simple thing is, this website is now hosted out of my house, along with this website, which is nothing, along with this website, which a lot of people know about and use. And the bigger thing about this website is there's a lot of assets that people use. They don't realize it, but like my Barons Toolbox toolbar up here, a lot of these little individual graphics that I'm calling, I would say about half of these, especially when you get into the cards and you get into this type of stuff, and then you get into this type of stuff. Some of these, I'll say about half of the imagery is coming from my baronstoolbox.com website. I don't know where Maui went. Did he leave us hanging? Hey, DeFizz is playing though. That's cool. But I restarted the map, so this should be a much easier fight. The one we lost on was I don't know what you call a 4-skull fight or map. So a lot of the imagery from Baron's Toolbox toolbar goes through this website. So it's very cool from my nerd perspective of how all this works, and being able to support this out of my house using my fiber internet. And yeah, so I mean, I'm super geeked about this, but I know to a lot of people it's like, yeah, so what? It's a website. It's been there for years. And it actually has. I think I've started this website probably 2 years ago. So I'll be doing some content around that. And then as I'm working on some code, I got to be a little bit careful about that. But for my Patron subscribers, I'll be working on some of the code I'm doing. And it'll be funny because I'm a self-taught programmer. And so I'll be doing things, and people that are true programmers will be watching and going like, what the heck is he doing? I just got to be careful when I'm doing the code not to reveal passwords. So, yeah, there's that, you know. But I'll be doing that type of stuff. But I also want to do some fun stuff through here as well. And again, more news to come on it. I'm going to plug it when I get the chance. I think it'll be fun for the whole community. And it's a way for me to get a little bit of support rolling for the effort. Because I'm going to need to use some of that support funds for getting, contracting some graphics getting done. It's just how it is. I think Maui just found us in straight up offline in the game. Like he was looking for a captain, and I showed up, and he jumped in on it because I know he's helped before. Know what I mean, Vern? Okay. So yeah, people that are just coming in earlier, I mentioned this is my side project. I post, like, this is my third post ever in do it yourself solar on Facebook. I hardly ever post in Facebook, but when I do, I posted about the solar project, and every so often I'll post an update. So I posted an update today, and it's already up to, well, here, let me refresh because it's inaccurate. 117 likes and 56 comments. So what? Somehow my Patreon got posted in the solar area. Oops. I'm not sure how that happened. Because I posted the link through the multi-chat. I wonder if the multi-chat somehow triggered a post in Facebook as well. Because when I originally set it up, I did have a Facebook setup going on. Oh, how weird. Anyway, this was today. Southwest Michigan. Nice sunny day for November 23rd. I will take it all day long. So what are you guys up to this holiday weekend? You guys have any good big plans? I'm out of agua. Let's go over here to Peak D. See if we see any more card art. Who's this person? I need to make sure I follow them if I'm not already. Listen, how do I... Okay, then I'll open the profile. I didn't want to open my profile. There. I subscribe to their posts. I like to try to make sure I support Splinterlands people on here as much as possible. Dave McCoy replied to my comment. Let's go see what he said. See what he said. Oh, that's what that was about. How did... View an original post. Thank you. Now I gotta find my post. Okay. So he's the only one that replied to my comment. My idea. Pretty sad. I didn't get any response from Yappa Matt. I swear that the team doesn't like my input. I truly think I'm doing input that is meaningful and would help the game, not just my pocketbook. But yet, only one person replied. I personally hope this proposal dies. I don't agree with this proposal. Alrighty, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you there's something else. The afterworld. And if the elevator tries to get you down, go crazy. Punch a higher floor. Okay, I'm a Prince nerd. You've been warned. Oh, DeFizz comes in. What do we got? 2 and 2. So it doesn't matter who gets, but Maui and birds, bees, and trees. Oh, DeFizz got the kill, but didn't get the extra bonus reward. Okay, what time is it? 8:47. Here, I'll do another map if we got a somewhat easy one here. And I'll just start. I will probably start it before the 30 minutes. If I go down this path, it could be dangerous. If I go up here, it's definitely going to be easier. Okay, we're going the easy road. I don't know. I really think this style of game is, if I can make this work, is going to be absolutely awesome for like using Splinterlands cards and assets on. I think it's going to just be phenomenal. Absolutely fun. Just to see our cards being used in a different fashion altogether. I think that is going to be so cool. And birds, bees, and trees gets in on the fight. We'll mark all those as red. What's this icon? Oh, is that their chat? Loads too slow. Birds, bees, and trees. So the name of the only thing I don't like Defenders of the Realm is I think it's too long. I would really like a shorter name that's kind of catchy that I can get a website for. Maybe something more simplistic. Realm Wars. But that one's kind of hard to pronounce. That's going to be something that I'm going to, once again, plug my Patreon. I'm going to eventually have, let's see. Sorry, I'm so new to Patreon. Every little thing that pops up, I got to check out. And I was confused by this line down here that said join now. But I plan to have discussions with Patreon members about the name, keep the name, new name suggestions, and if we get a bunch of names suggested, I will probably do some sort of like vote or poll with all the Patreon members to try to see what new name might be the best fit. And again, I need to get a logo made for that name. And this is where I need support in order to contract a graphic artist to produce a true logo Not just hey, I photoshopped this or AI gave me this. No, no, no. I need a logo that's actually vector art drawn. Um, like my Barons Toolbox logo here. Uh, this was a true logo I had produced. The websites I build. Well, this you won't see much of here. Gore. Where's this at now? Is that where I moved it? Yes. Okay. I have another logo for my website work. My Gleason Workshop logo. So this is a true logo. It's vector art. I can blow it up for t-shirts. I can reduce it as small as I want and all that kind of stuff. Same with my Barons Toolbox logo. This is vector art. And here, let me copy that image. I want to point something out that I don't think people have recognized in my Barons Toolbox artwork. But first, I need to put it somewhere where I can focus on that and not the background. GIMP, it really kicks the llama's tail. Okay. So, the Barons Toolbox artwork. So this here is a PNG, but I've got the original files that are vector. Now, what most people don't realize is how it synergizes with the Splinterlands logo. So, let me grab this real quick. And let me jump back over here. Focus on the teeth. And then you come back over here and notice my Barons Toolbox is missing some pieces. Right here. Splinterlands teeth took a bite out of my Barons Toolbox sign. There you go. Some hidden stuff. So anyway, these are all the reasons why I'm going to need Patreon support for this game idea. I need a real logo that I can, make bigger, that maybe I can put it on t-shirts or whatever, or even just to print posters. So I need something that's not just AI art developed. All of this is tying into Patreon. And again, I'm trying to be as open as I can with everybody so everybody can realize I'm not just... My Barons Toolbox stuff has been free for 2 years. I don't charge for it. I am not out to completely take people's fiat money just, to make me be able to go out and have steak dinners. The only reason I'm starting up Patreon is to start polishing, getting some graphic polish on the game idea. Now, what will go with that, eventually, if I have a working demo, and I'm going to truly jump into a crypto token, now it becomes something that I'm going to be seeking investors for. But Patreon is there to just kind of help support the effort leading up and through the journey. So I'm open to any and all ideas. Oh, got another comment. I'll have to reply to these comments here later tonight. Let's see. Infidel's going live tomorrow morning. I think that was a recent post. Oh, yep, 7 minutes ago. Buns, bags, and caps spreading some salt. Oh, we didn't see this card. Looks pretty cool. I'm a huge SpaceX fan, and this is just their Starship. Oh, never mind. Somebody's just doing some Photoshop work. But their Starship launch was awesome. Still 2 days left in the Curation Wars. I really felt this would be a good way to market Hive users outside Showcase. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. But we'll try to support them. We'll come over here. There. I'll vote for it. It's Bulldog. Never had a real chance to talk with Bulldog straight, one-to-one. Always wished... How am I not following him? I make it a point to follow everybody on Peak D. How odd. Anyway. I'm just looking for card art. So you guys can see all of my... I haven't seen that paint job on... Is it real or is it Memorex? I want to so bad get a Tesla Cybertruck. I want to get it in flat black paint. But then I want to get it some, not necessarily a whole vehicle wrap, but some decals on it with some like Splinterlands art, Barons Toolbox logos, that kind of thing. Yeah. It's time to start improving the UX gameplay. Yeah, I don't believe them. I have tried to get Nate on board with so many gameplay, make life easier updates, and I get stonewalled constantly from the team in that regard. And Hewitt liked my post. I posted my Patreon link out here and I didn't put any text with it. I just posted it. So, oh well. Okay, what are you guys up to? Everybody fell quiet on me. It's like it's Thanksgiving or something. I'm probably going to wrap it up here shortly because, well, it's Thanksgiving. It's 9 o'clock. We have this fight we're doing right here. I think we're going to go ahead and start this fight early. No problem, birds, bees, and trees. No problem at all. But yeah, I've been on here for a little while. I think I'm going to start the battle here early. It's a simple map. I'm pretty sure we're going to win. And yeah, then I think I'm going to wrap this up as far as the live stream goes on the holiday. I'm glad everybody was here chilling, hanging out. We're going to start early. Ready. Set. And go. But again, this is research. This is game idea research. Goodness. Hamamoro is decimating them. Oh, he got ugly candy. Victory! Oh, let's see. I'll get my pink D. I don't typically post in there, but I will definitely show it. Because I might start again someday. Especially with the Defenders of the Realm aspect, that would be good for me to do some posting in there about it to get more attention to it. Okay, so let's thank you for all your help, guys, on winning that round. Peak D, where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Where? No, no. Yeah, okay. Me, Peak D. My blog. Okay, so I'm under Axler Twinblade over there. So here you guys go. This is my Peaked D. Blog. It's been a long time since I posted quite a while ago with some custom artwork and all that fun stuff. It's been a while, but also while I'm thinking about this, so I don't have to look that up again, I have these wonderful buttons right here that I use to paste into chat really quick and easy. And there we go. So now, well, I'm not going to trigger it. I just posted it. Okay, coolness. I appreciate the Peak D follows. Oh, so that's my Peak D. And of course, that transfers over to Splinter Talk as well. splintertalk.com. And okay, it must not be splintertalk.com. It must be something else. Is it probably .io? It's .failure. Okay, I don't remember Splinter Talk, but I know it transfers over that way. So, yeah. Okay, everybody, that wraps up this stream. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Those of you that have been here with me this time, much appreciated. Hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed your day. And we will be back sometime. And it'll be around the same time of the day when I do stream. It just has been working out. Ah, P Silence just went live. All right. You know, I should try to figure out how to raid him. I don't know if I have people enough here watching, but let's find out. Let's see. Twitch.tv. I'm terrible at figuring out how to raid people, so this will be fun. Let's come over here and we'll go to my channel. Oh, here we go. Trippy. Now, how do I get to the... Is this the view? Okay. I can't figure out how to get back to the dashboard here. This is a learning experience for me. Let's see if I can figure this out. Video produ... Oh, I just saw it a second ago. Creator dashboard. Content. Back to Twitch. I'll figure this out, guys. I'm skilled like this. Creator dashboard. Aha! You're live. Manage stream. Raid a channel. Oh, goodness. I don't know what his channel is, apparently. I gotta figure out what his channel is. Can you post me a link to it? Twitch.tv. Where's... Browse. Splinterlands. The Silence. Okay.
Get ready, guys. Hit 'em hard.
We'll try this again. Raid. There we go.
How long have I been doing this specifically? Why are you asking? Why are you asking?